Hello, it's artisan crafter Amy, and your purpose is to be happy. I have a fun project for you today, and it's going to be, I have called it a flip, flap, flop. Isn't that terrible? Flip, flap, flop. Because it does something like this. Today I was using the Prima A4 pad that I had because it has a nice high contrast double-sided images. And I like their pages that are somewhat ATC card sized is what I was using. So if you had any papers, most of the pads have something similar. That could be fun to use. So here's what it looks like. Let me get a journal over here. Hold on. This is my circus journal. And I'll show you how it would go inside of here. So if I attached it inside of here, where I put double-sided tape, I would put it down there and it would flip up and have this tuck spot here. So we'll be using this in today's project, but this was something off my desk, the floor next to my desk, to be honest. And then these are from the paper. This is just one of the scraps that I cut into a tiny little card. Then it opens this way. And these are from the same sheet of paper. It's a one-sheet project, or one-sheet wonder. This is also from the floor near my desk. So, excuse me, it won't be in today's project, but this was from the same sheet of paper. And then it also opens this way, where we have a little tuck spot here, and then, you know, a little spot there with the little, oh, looks like I left an empty pocket there. So another little tuck spot here, like that. I forgot to put something inside of that, this one. Yep, so that's what I thought I would show you how to make and how it works inside the journal. Oh, let's maybe take this and use it in that other tuck spot so it's not empty. There we go. All right, so this one's all done, ready to use. Their sample. And then what I've done is I wanted to show you, it's also great if you're using scraps or if you have some other small pieces to tuck into the pockets. So from this paper here, from the same pad, oh goodness, I had the pad with me right nearby so I could show you the name of the pad, the Prima paper pad. Hold on just a second, I can see it. Let me go grab that. It got moved out of the way, so it's this paper pad set that I'm using. I really like it. It is a favorite. Burning right through it. A4 is my preferred size for the pads. You get 5 of each design. The paper, to me, feels a little bit bigger. It's excellent quality, and it's even cheaper than the US letter size. Way, way cheaper than the 12 by 12, which you usually only get 2 of each pattern. All right, so there's some sentiments, some small things I cut out of here if you want small things for your pockets. And then this is the page that I used to make this one here, that I've done everything, I think, but the gluing. So I thought I could kind of show you how we got started here. Oh, these are all things that need the corners rounded, and I didn't bring that over. Let me grab that really quickly also. I thought I was so ready. I always do. You know, just so sure that I'm ready to start filming. Okay, here we go. So what I did was I cut this page apart here, the one with the blue stripes on the back. As we cut it down the middle here first, like this. And then the next thing we do is we cut these two apart. I liked using my cutting board so that I could make sure I could get these a straight, perfect line between them, which I am not able to do here without it. I think I do all right though. And then the excess, let's just go ahead and trim this down now. Make sure I have that piece down nicely. And then let's just fold this part back. Make a little hinge. we're going to attach some of our other elements to. So this is the base that we started with. Where's mine? Here. Right? So you want that piece there folded like this. And then it looks like for all, let's look for all the ones that we're going to use to stuff pockets with, so we can eliminate those, because then it's kind of whatever's left is what we used to make all the pockets and things with. So let's see, we used the birds and some butterflies here. So I know both of these. Or actually, we're going to cut this one in half. I'm going to pinch it at either end so I can kind of make sure I guide my scissors straight across there. Right, so we're going to copy this stack here for our cards. This is going to be a pocket or something. Let's set that aside. So we've got, let's see, this one and the perfect day. We have those prepared. The piece that says let's cut this apart as well, and I think that'll make this a little bit easier. Even easier. And then let's cut these apart. There's one that we want to keep together and not cut into separate pieces, and it's this one here with the keep going, keep growing. That goes right here. That piece. We're gonna go ahead and glue that together right now. I have art glitter glue in my little dispenser bottle. So glue that down, and this is the flap that we're going to use to attach it to the page. So let's take the finished one and look at that instead of the one I had all prepared, huh? And then here we're back to the front. Let's go back and sort out our cut aparts that we had. So we want to cut out this one here, and this one I'm pretty sure is the one that got cut diagonally in half to make our two pockets. And then, yep, that made a pocket. This green one here, I know this is one of our pockets. This is a tuck spot here. So let's put that over here. You're in the right place. Oops. That is going to be one that we're going to go inside a pocket. Oh, let's finish cutting these apart. Now we can just cut all four of the rest of these into pieces, separate them out. This is going to go in one of the pockets. And then these two are going to go in the pockets. Okay, so all these, I liked rounding the corners on those to put them in the pockets. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I hope you're all having a nice day. It is a Tuesday after work for me, and it's my busy season. If you've watched the channel before, thank you for coming back. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Amy, Artisan Crafter Amy. I prepare taxes, and it is my busy season. I normally prepare several of the tutorials over a weekend and then schedule them out so that the next month I know I'll have videos already pre-scheduled for the month. And this week, here I am, the week before taxes are due, and I'm all out of videos. Kind of the most critical week, really, to have been prepared ahead of time with videos. And and I'm not prepared. All right, so here's all our little tags that we're going to have to use to fill our pockets. We can set those aside. And then let's go back to our original here and see what we did. So on the front, we used a diagonal pocket here, and I'm going to hold it on the side. I don't want the glue on. If you have a fine tip glue dispenser, even finer than this would be nice. So we can leave more of the room inside the pocket because that glue will spread out. I've left a small border of the background all around the edge is how I've applied my pocket here. And once the glue is dry, this one and this one are going to go in that pocket. And actually, if I just don't push them very far in, they can probably go in that pocket right now. Then the next thing that we want to do, let's maybe just clip this open here, is to use this little butterfly piece here. Boy, I cut that a little bit crooked. Let me see if I can straighten that out a little. And we're going to make this a tuck spot. So we're also, let's make sure our butterflies are upright. We're just going to glue this on two sides in an L shape into the corner of this paper here. And that's a tuck spot, so it's open right there. And then into that one, we're going to add, we have another pocket. Oh no, oh no. I almost made a mistake. This one goes down first, and then the little L-shaped pocket or tuck spot goes on top of it. So this is a full U-shaped glue application pocket. And I'm going to put that just into the crease so I can make sure that I don't interfere with the spinning of it. And then I can see a little bit where I wasn't the best cutter. So I'm going to trim that down since I didn't use my paper trimmer. Now I'm going to go back. You can see that our glitter glue starts to adhere very quickly. There was already some tearing of the paper as briefly as it was stuck down. All right, there we go. There's our tuck spot. And this goes in here, and that goes in there. And then what we did with this one here, the keep going, keep growing sentiment, is we're going to make a tuck spot out of that. And notice I've got my hand on the side. I don't want the glue. We're going to glue that down into this corner. And then this bird here is going to go into that pocket. And again, I'm not pushing it in far enough to get anywhere near the glue that's still drying. And if you weren't filming a video, you'd probably want to just wait until it was done. Okay, and then on the back side here, what I did was I used a scrap. Where did I show you? From another piece of paper or off my desk to create a tuck spot there. And I thought maybe we could use one of these sentiments. I think they might be better in the spot. And what do we have left over here? Oh yes, there's this whole other side here that I had almost forgotten. So on this one, let's go ahead. Go ahead and just chop this down here where we can see. And I want to go under the sentiment there so we can see the here with you. Let me clip it open this way now. I hope you can see that one. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Where was I? Oh, yes, we're going to do butterflies this time. Oh, and I cut it going the other way, didn't I? All right. Well, let's do that then. You want to pay attention to which direction your butterflies are going is what happened and which side you want on the front. So we've got a tuck spot there where I use something off the floor near my desk. So we'll just tuck a couple small sentiments into that pocket. And again, I'm trying to avoid getting near the glue. And then if you're going to put yours down on the page the way I do, you want to put some double-sided tape right there, just as a reminder that that's the part that gets glued into the journal or your project, whatever project you're making. And then this time it looks like I switched it up a little bit. This time, instead of a butterfly pocket, We could either have this pale green pocket, which I don't think stands out very well, or the stripy side. So I'm going to trim this a little. And on this example, we're going to make a pocket. I'm going to apply the glue in a U shape here. Notice I've got my thumb on the side I don't want the glue. And then let's see what else. So we want something for that pocket there. And oh, I kind of like this, how this is going to look on there. I'm just going to add this as kind of like a belly band over the top of this pocket. I maybe put a paper clip or something on there. I don't know. I think that looks cute. And then let's come back to this side. So what we want is we want some kind of a tuck spot. And to do that, we're just going to put glue on the one side. If we made this a U-shaped pocket, it would just be such a teeny tiny little pocket because of the size of the scrap. You could also pick a bigger scrap like I did from here. I know that's a graphic 45 scrap from their Alice's Tea Party papers. I made a lot of things using those papers, and that's why I know exactly what it is. All right, and then this card just gets tucked into there. Just gets tucked in, and except the glue's damp, so we really don't want to tuck that at all. But it will, once the glue has dried, just kind of nest right into there. And actually, you want it to go this way, because when we use it, when it flips up, that'll make it in the right orientation because it's at the part of the flip up. So it's a flip, flop, and a flap. So we don't have anything. Let's take this. We don't have anything in this little pocket here. So I say let's use that little butterfly tag there. And then we have something in every pocket. And it's a lot like the sample that we started with. I love making these. You can cut them apart in different ways, but it's just an A4 sheet of paper cut in half and then cut into quarters, and then cutting those quarters into halves and cutting them into halves and triangles. So you end up with records, maybe a couple rectangles out of one of your, or triangles out of your rectangles, and some rectangles. But you can really just make these any which way. And I'm really pleased with how they came out. I love using them in my journals. I think they're a big hit. They just look so fancy, and they're simple and fun to make. And my favorite thing about them is they use up a lot of the small fun ephemera from the really great papers that we get. Often has these small little pages that are just filled with the small little ephemera. Or if you have digital kits and have lots of small ephemera from that, I think that's fun. So yes, thanks again for watching, everybody. My subscribers that have been with me, for the 3 or 4 years I've had the channel, and my new subscribers, welcome. This is Artisan Crafter Amy, thanking you for watching and wishing you a great day. If you go ahead and make the project, please tag me in it, hashtag Artisan Crafter Amy. Thanks so much. Have a great day.